everybody. I'm Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher. Welcome to my Flosstube channel where we talk mostly about cross stitch. Today is Wednesday, June 29th, 2022. I hope you're all doing well and having a lot of great stitchy time. And I've got Chloe here really wanting to say hello and get attention. So I've got some whips to show you this week and some haul. And I'll also be starting a new sal on on Friday, July 1st. It's a birthday sal. So I'll have a little more information about that towards the end of the video. And I'm going to change my window just slightly because I'm getting a lot of afternoon glare. Hold on one moment, please. Oh, that's better. I was getting a lot of sun in my eyes. I hope everybody's doing great. And yeah, I've got Chloe here with me. Kiwi's probably hiding upstairs somewhere. So let's get started with what I've worked on. Now, last video, I had just brought this out and gotten a little bit done and had it out for another couple nights and got a little more done. So this is Waxing Moon Designs, Midnight Manor. And I'm doing the house on the bottom here. And I got a little bit more done on the fence and started on the pumpkin. So this is all on 28 count Lugana with the color from Weeks Dye Works called Fathom. Now I am enjoying working on this, but this is going away till it shows up on my Tiny Decisions wheel again. So the next project I brought out was one that didn't stay out for very long. Have you ever pulled out a piece that you think you want to stitch on, and then when you start going on it, you're just not in the mood? That's kind of what happened to me with this one. And it's not the pattern and it's not the color, because I love both, but I just found I really wasn't in the mood to work on it once I pulled it out. Alright, so I'm going to put a picture here because I don't have one in the bag. But this is Vierlande, HKVH, and it's also a sal, off the grid Vierlande sal. And the pattern is from, I'm going to say this wrong, historische stickmuster. I know I'm saying that wrong. But I'm using... Everything is stitched in this one color from Sulky called Merlot Blush. It's a variegated and it's so pretty. You see it's got kind of like the purples and pinks in here. Very nice color to work with. And this is going to stay out and it's on my Tiny Decisions wheel, so it'll probably come back. I just found after it had been a particularly long work day, I just wasn't in the mood to work on it. All right. So this is where I'm at with it now. You can see the color variegation in here is really pretty. I do like this quite a bit, and I guess I just wasn't in the mood to fuss with it. Yeah, I think it's going to be gorgeous when it's finished. It was just one of those things I just picked it up and I was just like, nah, I don't really want to. I'd spun it on the Tiny Decisions wheel and I'm just, not today. So the next one I have to show you is one of my favorites to work on, and I really enjoy it. This one is also with variegated floss, and I am doing it all in DMC 4245 Mystical Midnight, and this is my long dog sampler, and it is Pilgrim. I had so much fun working on this piece. It is really hard to put away. But let's get So what I did since you last saw this was that stag and a little bit of that road that's going through. Oh yeah, I think that's showing the color variegation nicely. But let's pull back. And this is a big piece. So I'm almost all the way across here. Actually, I am all the way across here with that top border, but I'm less than halfway down. So you can see this is going to be quite a large piece. Probably about at least that big. I have plenty of fabric for this. But yeah, all DMC 4245 Mystical Midnight, except for the Raven, who I'm doing all in Anchor Black. And he's a beauty. Oh, and I did change the Raven's hat to be a halo. So yeah, that's what I worked on. There's this guy here, and he's a beauty too. I love him. This pattern is so much fun to work on. Every time I pull it out, it's really hard to put it away. Long Dog Samplers really has some such amazing patterns. I believe I have 1, 2, 3, including their latest Christmas one, I believe I have 4 Long Dog whips at the moment. But yeah, they are a joy. So the next one that I worked on, I pulled this out. Actually, this isn't in order. Okay, that's all right. This is what I pulled out for Merry 25 stitching. So I stitch on something holiday themed the 25th of every month. And this is a terrible cover photo, so I apologize. But this is Quaker Christmas 2 by Bygone Stitches. And as you can see, yeah, it is not a very good picture. But I did see this in a store completed on the wall, and it is stunning. So this is also a Sal, Quaker Christmas Sal, that is from Annie the Proper Stitcher. Now I'm doing this all in 2 colors. I might do a couple little gold etoiles and some bells and ornaments. But for the most part, this pattern is going to be all in DMC 115. All the Quaker motifs are going to be in DMC 115. And all the Christmas carols are going to be in 890. So yeah, I think these are 2 beautiful colors together. Now this is one that also has not been out in a long time. So I'm doing this on 20 count Rustico Oatmeal Ada. The last time you saw this, I had, I'm going to fold this so you can see it better. I had this motif done and most of this motif. So I've since added the flower, the O, and see if you can see here where it says it came upon a midnight clear, all in back stitch in the 890, and then I've been working on this emblem here. Yeah, this is going to be huge, and it is a beautiful project. It really is. I'm enjoying stitching on this. I enjoy basically any Quaker. Hand me a Quaker and I'm a happy girl. So this will definitely be coming back out, or it'll be hanging around in July to get some progress in it for Christmas in July. I love the way the variegation is turning out on this as well. It is really nice. And this is a paper pattern. I also have Quaker Virtues by Bygone Stitches as one of my whips. And I'm hoping that shows up on the Tiny Decisions wheel again soon too, because that is a beauty. I'm also doing that in a variegated color. So you can see there's a theme here. There's a lot of variegation. And I've got another one. This is the Provence Sampler by Butternut Road, Marilyn Levitt emblem. I love her designs. She, Butternut Road, Told in a Garden, and Lavender and Lace. Now, I saw the finished piece that she had actually stitched, excuse me, at the Golden Needle in Rochester, New York. But here's a photo. So you can see this one's done as a redwork sampler. And it's gorgeous. And it was absolutely beautiful on the wall. That's I had to have it once I saw the finished piece. But I'm not doing it as a redwork. I am doing this in DMC. And it is 4515. And it's called Paris. So you can see it's all like blues and browns. Two of my favorite colors. Now the last time you saw, we did not mean to stick my middle finger up. The last time you saw this, that's all I had done on it. And I had this out for a few nights. It came up on my Tiny Decisions wheel. And, show you. Oh, I'm doing this all on 25 count Potato Lugana, 1/1. And this is where I'm at now. I just think that is gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the border on this. I think it's so pretty. So these are the small letters up on top. Then there'll be a much larger font underneath. And then, yeah, you can see where I'm at here. But this actually is stitching up really quickly. And again, just gorgeous. And I love stitching on the Potato Lugana 1/1. It's beautiful. I just realized I forgot to turn off my messages. Fortunately, it's not making noise. It's just popping up on the screen. Bad Beth. So I'm really hoping this comes up again on my wheel soon on Tiny Decisions, because I'm really enjoying it. And if it doesn't come up soon, I may just grab it and pull it back out again and start stitching on it, because it is really a joy. And I love the way the variegated color is coming out on this. It's quite beautiful. Now I just have one more that I worked on, and this is a full coverage piece from Hade, and I'm gonna say her name wrong. The artist is Irina Gerashmova, I believe, and it's called Mini Warm at Home. As you can see, it's grayscale, black and white, and that reminds me so much of Chloe. It looks so much like her, and I love this picture. And I just had a tiny, tiny little start at this at the end of 2021. And so that's all I had done on it. So it has come out for a couple nights, and it'll be out for, whoops, I'm dropping everything. Excuse me. I got the dropsies today. Oh, don't fall again. All right, put that over there. Stay. All right, so this is where I'm at now. I'm working all in the black right now, which I'm using the Anchor Black. Not the spools at Joann's and Michael's, but the actual floss. These guys. That's what I'm working with. And I'm using one strand on 28 count. And I just think this is going to be beautiful. So you can see the cat comes way out to the end of the picture. So you're actually seeing some of the darker striping in here. This is part of the cat. So I'm excited to get this more finished on this one. I do plan on having this out tomorrow evening as well. And then Friday I will be working on the new stitch along. So that's my whips for right now. Now the stitch along. This is for Shell, who's one of the admins over on Fun Day Stitchers. And she's also Mr. Darcy and Miss Elizabeth on Instagram. And this Friday is her birthday. Happy birthday, Shell. So she wanted to start a sal for her birthday. And for the sal, it can be a whip that you already have, or you can do a new start. And think women themed, great quotes, women's health, even patriotic. And the hashtag is Don't Touch My Uterus Sal. So the stitch along is Don't Touch My Uterus Sal. I'm going to put that right here. I am using the pattern Jane Eyre from the Primitive Hare. And this is a whip that I already have. And it's not so much Jane Eyre, the portrait itself that got me, it's the quote on here. And it says, I am no bird and no net ensnares me. I am a free human being with an independent will. So that's what I'll be working on this Friday for Don't Touch My Uterus Sal in honor of Shell's birthday. And anybody is welcome to join in. And if you happen to see her on Instagram, or if you're a member of Fun Day Stitchers on Facebook, definitely give her a birthday shout out. She is about one of the sweetest, kindest, nicest ladies you will ever meet. She is just a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so yeah, give her some birthday love. So that's my plan for Friday. And then I will be starting back with the Tiny Decisions wheel, and I'm going to alternate between, I'm going to have like one wheel for Christmas and one wheel for the rest of my patterns, and just spin them every few days and change things up. I love that this last couple of weeks I've worked on some patterns that I have not touched since 2021. Like the sampler from Butternut Road, and the Warm at Home from Hade. So it's been a lot of fun this last couple of weeks, and thank you to Denise for suggesting Tiny Decisions wheel, because I am enjoying it. It's fun. Oh, and I meant to show you where I'm at with Jane Eyre, which is not very far. Again, this is another one that I have not touched since 2021. And it's a beauty. I also absolutely love the fabric I'm using on this. This is 28 count Lugana from Be Stitch Me, and it's called Badlands. I love this fabric. It's awesome, and it's perfect for this. So that's all I have in it so far. Like I said, it hasn't been touched in over 6 months. I think it's about time, don't you? Look at this fabric. This is awesome. And the only change that I made in this is that instead of the DMC for, for the name, I used Rum Raisin from Weeks Dye Works. That is probably my favorite brown. Absolutely. You can see it's kind of a reddish brown almost. Beautiful, beautiful. And I love Primitive Hare patterns. And I heard that she may be in North Carolina sometime later this year, and I'm going to cross my fingers I can take a class with her. I would absolutely love to do that. So we shall see. Like I said, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that everything works out and that she'll be in North Carolina in the end of October, and I can take a class with her, and I'm going to be so excited. I'm totally going to be fangirling, you know. Any designers that I love, I just like, totally fangirl. Alright, so that is my whips and my Sal. Before I get to haul, I want to give a quick shout out to a fellow under 1,000 subscribers. And this week it is to Rachel Q Stitches. Rachel's got a wonderful channel. She's also Rachel Q over on Instagram. She's got some wonderful quilt box that she's doing. She's got a lavender and lace pattern that she's working on. She also does some quilting on her channel, and she's a lot of fun. So I will post a link to her channel below. Definitely go check her out. You will enjoy her channel. And let's get her up to over 1,000. Yay! Now, speaking of 1,000, I am about, I think, 25 or 30 away from 1,000. Which, you know, it's okay. When it gets there, it gets there. And when it does get there, I will be doing giveaways. So I'm excited about that because I love doing giveaways. Now, my haul was also from my trip to Weston, North Carolina, but a different store. Last week I showed you, or 2 weeks ago, I showed you my haul from Cross Stitch and Crafts in Johnson City, Tennessee. This week I am showing what I bought at Sandy's Cross Stitch on the Go in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Wonderful shop. Couple quick notes on it if you are in Western North Carolina and want to head there. Do give her a call beforehand. The shop is literally in the back of her house, and it's fantastic and a lot of fun. She is very, very sweet, very nice, easy to deal with. Just sometimes the hours can vary, so, and Google's not always right, so do give her a call if you want to go visit her shop first. Also, cash and checks only, no credit cards. So now you have that information. And you would be surprised how much she has crammed into the back of her house. It's fantastic. Alright. And by the way, with all these splurges that I did in Western North Carolina with Cross Stitch and Crafts and Sandy's Cross Stitch on the Go, you might not see haul from me for a little bit. Yeah, I think the budget's going, yeah, squeak. I will probably be taking a little bit of a haul break. Excuse me. Alright, so first up is Christmas miniatures from the Prairie Schooler. Y'all know I really enjoy anything Christmas from the Prairie Schooler. I love their patterns. So let's see if we can get in so you can see these better. I love the little house and the squirrel and the Christmas bell. It's just very, very pretty. And these are tiny, tiny. They're 25 by 25. So they make dandy little cute ornaments to hang on a small tree or a big tree. Yeah. There was so much stuff in Sandy's, it was really kind of amazing. Now, I actually bought something for Prairie Schooler that is not Christmas related, and this is band samplers. But yeah, it's 3 relatively small band samplers that I really liked. Yeah, This is so pretty. I think I definitely want to do the log cabin in the middle first. So that's band samplers from the Prairie Schooler. Oh, goodness, excuse me. My allergies have been through the roof the last couple of weeks, so I apologize. And then I got more Prairie Schooler Santas. This is 1997, 1998, and 2013. I think I'm kind of getting close to having the whole set. But these are fun ones. I love the one with the clock, the cuckoo clock down here at the bottom. I think that's really cute. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to add that to my stack of Prairie Schoolers that I want to do. She also, when I was at the store, she said she had found in some old boxes some old freebie patterns that she had gotten from different designers from years ago. And so she had them all out by the register, and let me pick out one. And so this is from Lavender and Lace, Marilyn Levitt Emblem, and this is a 2001 Free Angel. And I'm just going to show it real quick because it's just the pattern itself. Oh, I guess this is from this is the Told in a Garden and not Lavender and Lace. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. But it's a small little child angel carrying a candle, and it's just adorable. And it does use Krynic and Whisper Thread and Mill Hill beads. And let's see, the stitch count is just 59 by 71. So it's a relatively small one. And then, because I do love birds, I got this from Stoney Creek Collection Garden Visitors. And this was on her sale thing, and it was only, yeah, it was very reasonably priced for all these patterns. So here's the patterns that are on the front. Sorry, getting a little bit of glare. And then also it has these on the back. And so very, very pretty. I think my friend Gail would like these as well because she loves birds too. But yeah, Stoney Creek Garden Visitors, it's book number 156. So I think I want to do the little teapot down here first. I think that's adorable. A little teapot with the chickadees. And then finally, because I am so enjoying Garden Prelude from Mirabilia, I've had my eye on this one as well, and I just had to get it. So this is Lady of Mystery. I love her. I love the gown. Her hair is stunning. All this black work around here. I don't think I'm going to use that toasted almond color. I'm going to go through my stash and see what I have. Don't have an opening right now in my No New Starts group yet to do a large, but she's adding to the growing, I'm adding her to the growing list of things I want to start when I get a large opening. She is a beauty. So there's no Krynic or metallic floss in this. It does have a couple DMC blends, 2 Karen water lilies, and 3 different Mill Hill beads. Yeah, she's gorgeous, and I really can't wait to get started on her. I just love her gown. It's so stunning. Oh my goodness. So that is my haul. And like I said, I misbehaved a bit at the cross-stitch stores. when I went up to the mountains, and I had such a good time. Thank you to Cross Stitch and Crass and Sandy's X Stitch on the Go for being just so wonderful when I went there, and it was really a joy to go shopping there at both shops. Oh, I can't wait to get up to the mountains again. I loved it so much. So that's all I have for now. I will see you in 2 weeks. I hope you get lots of great stitchy time. I'd love to hear what you're working on below in the comments. Let me know what you're stitching these days and what your latest obsession is. But take care of yourselves, everybody. Take care of each other. And I will see you in 2 weeks. And here's some waterfalls. Bye.